Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hopefully, let me check if I'm on. If you guys can hear me. Give me one moment. Okay. Hello. Okay. All right. All right. So what's going on, everybody? Hoovy 186. Back again with another live stream. This is not a Hoovy on deck or anything like that. This is just me talking about the situation that I am in right now. I apologize if you hear like, dogs in the background. Um, animals tend to act crazy when there's major storms coming. So let me share this real quick. All right. Yeah. So yeah. 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 Let's see. No, no, I don't think it's stray dog. Anyways, hey, how you guys doing? This is Who 186. Hopefully, you guys are doing well, especially for those of you who live in the South Florida area. Um, so yeah, man. Like, this hurricane, as of right now, it's a Category 4. I think it's but by the time it hits close to where I'm at, it's gonna be a Category 5. And I mean, there's really nothing much else to say, man. Like this hurricane came at possibly the worst time of the year for me because obviously this is supposed to be the start of the football season. I know there was a UFC event this weekend that I won't be able to see now. So this whole hurricane just fucked everything up. Plus, I had rent to pay. It's just been it's just been all fucked up, man. It's been all fucked up. Now I've been living here in Florida my whole life. Just to give you guys an idea where I live at. I live in Sunrise, so I live close to Fort Lauderdale. So in Broward County, which is just above Miami-Dade County, where you have Miami, Homestead, and whatnot. So but I've lived in South Florida my whole life. Um, really, of all the storms that has come through here, I've been through Andrew, which which I for us, because at the time I was living in the near the county line of Broward and Dade counties. I was living in Miramar at the time, and the storm, it was a powerful storm. I believe it was a Category 5. That storm fucked up the lower part of Dade County, like Homestead, completely wiped that fucking city off the map. Damn near wiped that city off the map. We were fortunate. Um, outside of obviously the wind and the doors shutting in and out throughout the night, it didn't really do much damage to us at all. I was young. Andrew happened in '92. I was let's see, I was 6 at the time. So it was a powerful storm, but it didn't really fuck us up all that much. So we were fortunate there. Um, and then obviously we had a couple scares. I remember there was a Hurricane Aaron that was supposed to hit us really hard, but it really didn't hit us at all. It started making a turn for us, and we didn't really get hit. And then really just had minor hurricanes here and there. I know there was a tropical depression that kind of got us pretty good when it comes to rain. But for the most part, we were pretty fortunate, at least down here in South Florida. I know Central Florida's had some bad storms. Obviously, you look at some of the storms that's hit. Obviously, um, what happened in the Carolinas with a couple of the storms. I know New York got hit with a bad storm one time. Um, The last time we were hit with a storm that was at least near what Irene is Irma, excuse me, what Irma was supposed to hit us with was we got hit with Katrina first. Like people may not realize this, but before Katrina came through and fucked up New Orleans, he actually went through Florida first and actually got us pretty good. It, obviously not to the level of obviously not to the level of New Orleans, obviously, but you know it got us first, and then near the end of hurricane season, we got hit with Wilma, and Wilma was the one that hit us pretty good. I think that was a Category 3 at the time, and we were without power for probably say for like 3 weeks. We were without power when it came to Wilma. Katrina, we got power back in a couple days. So, but Wilma was the one that really hit us hard. You know, no major damage, but I remember the car roof of my Pontiac Grand Am that I had at the time in '92 really got scratched up really bad because of it. But you know, overall, it wasn't that you know those two hurricanes aside, you know, we really haven't had anything quite like this. Now, I do think with Hurricane Irma, obviously the power of the system is a factor because you know in Florida, especially in South Florida, most of the preparation that is normally done that we normally do, especially from someone like myself, is normally done like last minute, somewhat last minute, right? Like you know, getting gas, um, you know, buying supplies. Most of that stuff is done last minute because for the most part, we've been lucky with hurricanes here ever since Andrew. We've been pretty lucky, and you know, and you know, but you know, obviously with this storm, given the the strength of the storm, plus obviously what happened in Houston with Hurricane Harvey, really got people. You know, people were lining up for gas. You know, for at least 3 4 days now, and that never happened. All my time living here, that's never happened. Never ever happened. You know, people lining up for gas, people buying supplies. This has never happened. So obviously, there's a lot of people who fear the worst with the storm, and you know, obviously the thing's a Category 5. You know, this thing's a monster. You know what I mean? So you know, obviously you have a couple factors that are in play. As for my situation, I live in an apartment complex. I live on the third floor of an apartment complex, and you know, obviously our apartment complex is they haven't done pretty much haven't done jack shit to prepare for any to really put up any shutters or anything like that. Even though I don't know necessarily if I'll need shutters for the windows, since you know it's third it's third floor. You know, I personally don't see any projectiles hitting us. We do have a big fucking tree in front of us, but it's like we're at the very top where the big and it's not really like it's a tall tree, but it's not like a big tree. So I'm not worried about that. Um, really, the only thing I'm really worried about are the windows. If the windows can hold up, um, you know, pretty much, yeah, pretty much. That's really all I'm worried about. Now I'm thinking about putting some garbage bags on the inside of the windows just to make sure just in case the window fly off, make sure that they don't I don't know. I don't know, hope for something because I mean our complex haven't done anything. They've been MIA throughout the whole thing. But that's a whole nother story. But yeah, man. But I did get some supplies for water. I bought me a new water filter. You know, we have what else do I have? I bought some snacks. So for the most part, I think I'm good. You know, what I mean, it just for me, like I look at it, I look at this hurricane as more of an annoyance. But a part of me, obviously, you obviously have to be fearful of the worst. Like it's not. The storm, like I said, the storm is a powerful storm. You know what I mean, and we haven't faced anything like this since Andrew. You know what I mean, even with Katrina and Wilma, we haven't faced a storm like this. So obviously, Obviously, you have to be careful. Yeah, and a part of you has to be scared. But at the end of the day, hopefully this thing doesn't do as much damage as I hopefully it's for the best. Obviously you look at what happened with the Turks and with the islands and stuff like that. That sucks. Um, I do have family and some of the islands, but they're none of them that are like heavily affected. I do have some family in Haiti. I think I have some family in Dominican Republic, so hopefully they're doing okay. I think my mom actually got a call from them yesterday saying that they're okay. At least for right now. I have to find out where the storm is positioned, but yeah, man, like it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like I do want to wish all my South Floridians nothing but safety, and hopefully you guys have a good time because apparently this thing's gonna be a multiple day event. It's supposed to. I think we're supposed to see the worst of it tomorrow at 2 p.m. and then obviously the bad shit is supposed to come in Sunday, the following Sunday around the same time. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a bit of a it's gonna be a struggle. You know what I mean? Obviously, I do anticipate um losing power. So but I do we do have a ham radio. So we do have that. Obviously, I'm gonna keep my phone charged. And what I want to do, and I know this sounds dumb, but again, I'm a South Floridian, so it is what it is. I actually do want to get some shots of the hurricane, of kind of showing you guys you know what I'm going to be dealing with. Not obviously not around the clock, obviously, just a couple of shots and stuff like that. Hopefully I can get that done, and then whenever I get power back, whenever I get a good signal, um, I'll share it with you guys. Like I said, um, thank you guys for watching. That's really all I really have to say. I don't really have much else to say. But like I said, just keep Florida in your prayers. Hopefully everyone comes out of this okay. And hopefully the recovery process isn't terrible. So anyway, this is Who 186. I am out. Peace. Thank you guys for watching. Sure, if you have a chance. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.